Hello， 我是曹白。
Hello，
这位是 Jeff。This is Jeff.
Happy New Year! Happy
And,
Chinese New Year!
He's one of the customer who come from visit 明朝。然后他是第一次来我们，第二次来我们店里了。就上次有来过一次，然后他明天要回国了，所以今天想说跟大家录一个简单的小视频这样子，然后跟大家介绍一下他。Jeff 是那个美国纽泽西的咖啡店的老板，他开了2间店在美国，在 New Jersey。I said you open to shop in New Jersey. Call it Coffee Box, the Coffee Box. 他的店叫做 The Coffee Box. 对。So Jeff, I'm interested in how do you feel about how long do you stay in Taiwan?
Oh, so I've been in Taiwan for almost 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
To come visit for the Chinese New Year.
I see. So you visit. I know you visit a lot of coffee shop in Taiwan. So,
Yes.
Which coffee shop do you most remember, and which coffee shop do you like most?
Oh, so I've really enjoyed the different shops. Of course, I enjoy your
Thank
shop
you.
very
Thank you.
much, and came back a second visit because you serve very nice flat white, and I appreciate the roasting that you do.
Yeah. I see.
And the attention to detail and knowledge of coffee, so that's why it was really fun to come.
I also learned a lot with you.
The other ones that I found that I enjoyed, the company with the name of the black coffee out in the rice fields. What's the name of that black?
Which place?
The one out in the rice fields, not far from here.
Oh, 黑仔咖啡. Yeah.
So I thought that was a beautiful shop as well, very modern and nice coffee menu and desserts and beautiful setting. I visited some of the big coffee shops in Taipei.
Yeah, simple coffee or coffee lover place.
And so some of these I found from looking at the famous coffee shops on the internet. So I always like to taste different things and learn. But I think I appreciate the small shops because I think like you as a coffee shop owner, you like to talk to the customers, you like to talk to other coffee shop owners and learn. And when we came to taste different things and compare notes and learn from each other. So that's why I really like a small shop. And I know, as you know, it's not easy to open a small shop because there's many things you need to do
to take care.
To take care of. But like I said, your attention to detail, the taste of your coffee. I notice you taste every one yourself to make sure it's just right before you give to the customers.
Let me translate for
Please.
you. 杰夫来台湾大概2个礼拜，然后是为了那个春节，然后来看台湾的春节。然后他去了很多咖啡店，包含台北跟宜兰，然后他好像还有去过台中跟花莲的咖啡店。那他跟我讲说，他比较喜欢的是这种小店，就是像我们这样的小店，因为他觉得小店的互动性跟一些感受性比较高。对，他也去很多大店啊，但是他自己最喜欢的是宜兰2间店，就是我们店跟那个黑仔咖啡2间。他觉得黑仔的咖啡店的那个氛围很现代，然后它的空间很漂亮，然后咖啡也不错喝这样子。OK.
I think one thing I'm very impressed with is I've seen the growing number of specialty coffee shops.
You mean in Taiwan?
In Taiwan. Same in New Jersey, because you see them in big, you expect like in New York and Taipei, but now to see the smaller places like Ilan, where I open in New Jersey, you see specialty coffee going farther now and more people appreciating good coffee.
Jeff 说他很惊讶，就是台湾现在的咖啡店，尤其是在一些比较不是那么主要的大城市，因为他的店是在纽泽西在纽约的下面，然后它不是这么热闹的城市。那他觉得很有趣的是，纽泽西跟台湾的状况很像，就是他们很多像这种精品咖啡店的咖啡馆慢慢跑出来，像宜兰这边就开了很多新的咖啡馆。
And I see that in the past or still now, a lot of people, they don't know good coffee, so they drink bad coffee.
Yeah.
In US, they drink big, giant cups of really bad coffee, and they used to put so much sugar and cream and milk, and so they don't even taste the coffee. And so now with specialty, almost like the wine, you can learn and
She's my neighbor, and she owns her shop. A breakfast shop, very famous breakfast shop. 你要加入我们的路径吗？ And she also studied in Los Angeles.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so her English is very good.
Sounds
等我们一
good.
下哦
Sounds good.
啊 OK，
哎啊，我这样去哪？
好好好，你拜拜拜拜，我再给你，好，中途乱录一下，
抱走。
好，暴走暴走暴走 OK。
So can you tell me why you opened a coffee shop?
Before I'm how do I say? I'm a teacher who teach the bushcraft and some survival skills.
Okay.
Yeah, the environment education. Yeah. Some of them. Yeah, I like to hike, so I bring many people go hiking. But I'm very interested in specialty coffee for 10 years. So there's a chance. My friend told me to. He has a shop, a bookstore, and it's a very big space, and they are empty, very empty. So they want to invite me go there to become a barista to share the coffee. So that time I'm very. It's a difficult choice with my career. So that time I spend some money and I opened the first shop in the bookstore. So in 2015, yeah.
Do you want to translate?
OK， 就是他刚刚问我说我为什么开这间店，然后我就简单讲一下明朝开店的由来，大概是这样子。对，I'm interested about that. Last time you told me about how do you train the people, the customer who didn't drink the coffee and become drinking the specialty coffee. How do you educate them?
Yep. So where I am in New Jersey, where there's not a lot of specialty coffee, people were used to drinking more just mass big coffee like Dunkin' Donuts coffee, McDonald's coffee, Starbucks coffee, and like I said, lots of milk, lots of sugar, etc.
I drink the supermarket coffee.
Yeah, supermarket.
Oh my
coffee.
god.
It's very bad, and so what we've had to do is to get people interested, is to find a nice way to teach about coffee. Without being snobby about coffee.
Yeah.
So you want to give people a little taste. Maybe they taste side by side. So some of the things that we had to teach people, for example, when we were starting to do lattes, people were used to milk very, very hot. And in specialty coffee, you know, if you steam the milk
Too hot.
too hot, you lose the sweetness and it gets sour.
Yeah.
And so if you steam the milk a little cooler, you get a very nice sweetness, and so then you don't need to put sugar in. So part of our education was to just tell people this is why we do it, because in the beginning they said,
you tell them the reason.
People said, oh, your drink is not
Very-
hot enough.
yeah.
So we would say this is why. We said if you want it hotter, we make it hotter. We can make it hotter for you. But even sometimes we would say we'll make it hot and we'll make it this way, and you taste, and then the person's like, I understand.
Oh.
Or yeah, go ahead.
OK， 他刚刚讲了一个很棒的故事，就是说他的客人，他在就是教育他客人的时候，他大部分是因为很多客人在美国其实喝咖啡是喝那种很烂的咖啡，就是超商咖啡或者是那个什么麦当劳的咖啡，这真的很难喝，我也喝过。对，然后他说他的客人来的时候，他会跟他解释说，为什么他？因为像他举一个例子，就是他在打牛奶的时候，他不会把牛奶打得太热，因为美国人其实在喝拿铁的时候喜欢喝那种很热的牛奶。对，然后他就会把牛奶打得比较没那么烫，然后它的甜感会表现得比较好，所以说他就会跟他的客人讲说，这样子的话这样做的原因会让咖啡的甜感比较漂亮，然后他就借着这样的机会慢慢让客人可以了解说，其实咖啡可以这样喝。对。
I think the other thing is then with the specialty, the single origin coffees, letting people taste them side by side.
But how do they cross the line?
I think part of it is getting them interested in how we make it. So sometimes when we describe,
so you show the pure offer.
Yeah. So even that people understand that we weigh the beans, that we use the scale, that when we first pour the water, we do the bloom, we wait a little bit and do everything to a recipe, and then as a coffee shop, as a skilled barista or a coffee shop owner, you can taste the coffee and know what you need to do to make it taste even better. Maybe you adjust the temperature or the grind.
他说他会就是在吧台里面去表现这些细节，像是在咖啡称重啊，因为基本上美国咖啡不称重的，称重，然后手冲做一些焖蒸这些东西的不同的细节的动作，然后还跟 客人解释说这东西是为什么，然后让客人产生这些兴趣。对 ，and another question is about customer is very difficult to sense about the different detail flavor like the floral or the nutty or the chocolate. They all when people they first drink coffee, they only know this coffee flavor. How do they trying to advance to sense the different kind of flavor?
What I like to do is when we bring in a new coffee bean, and I've mentioned to you that we use Intelligentsia coffee, which has many nice coffees from around the world. Is when we have something new, we let people taste, but then we also show them the flavor wheel. Do you have an example?
Yeah, but I cannot find.
Oh, okay. Anyway, there's a flavor wheel that we show.
Flavor wheel.
Oh yeah, you show.
Flavor wheel. Wait a minute.
You can show up here. And what the flavor wheel does is gives people a nice way to understand the different tastes of the coffee.
Flavor wheel. Yeah. So you're trying to educate the customer to.
So some coffees taste very strong of fruit. Some more like chocolate or nuts, and so I even just try to get them which side of the wheel do they taste, and then say, okay, you taste this. Oh, it tastes like a fruit. Does it taste more like a strawberry or citrus? And just ask them questions. So in
the beginning, you will tell them to recognize the roasting level or the process stuff.
A lot of times we'll give them the sample of the coffee that we've made. And so we show them the process so that they're interested to see that there's a very special thing that goes into it. And then we use this so that they can see there's a difference. And especially if you give them a taste of two things that are very different side by side, so people can say, oh, this one's very strong fruit, this one's not strong fruit.
But I think in the American coffee shop, the tempo is very quick.
So this is what I would say to people is during the week when they run in and out, maybe they go to work, they get something very fast and they go. This is more to say, a Saturday you have some time or you have an, so it's more when someone's staying, they're relaxed, they're with friends, that they have a little more time and interest to go. And what's nice is now I have some customers who have really developed some good taste, and they get very excited when a new coffee bean comes in. They want to try it and they want to taste it, and they know what they like. And as well, like you, people can then take the beans home and to their home.
因为在美国，他们喝咖啡节奏其实非常快，就是尤其是周一到周五平日的时候，他们喝咖啡，其实他们点咖啡速度都超快。因为我去的时候，我发现他们基本上没有什么在聊的。对，然后我就问他说，那你这样要怎么跟他们解释或者介绍这些风味啊，或者是喝到风味这些东西？他说，他们其实大概会做这种事情，会在礼拜六或礼拜天，大家比较放松下来，就是真的在喝咖啡的时候，他才会跟他的客人解释说，哎，这些风味，他可能里面他就会拿这个东西，这叫风味轮，他会就从风味轮里面去解释说，这杯咖啡可能有花香，他会拿出很多不同的样品给客人去喝，然后让他慢慢去认识这些东西。Okay, the final question. You told me you opened your shop for 3 years. So, how do you feel, or what kind of most experience do you feel in your 3 years?
Sure. I opened the first shop 3 years ago, and the second shop just a year ago. I think one of the things that's very exciting about the two shops is the sense of community. So knowing the people, knowing the customers, knowing the town where we are, I think that's very important to us because it feels like family, friends getting together. It's not just a random customer, but people who become your friends. And I think a coffee shop is all about when you go in a coffee shop, you want to leave happier than you came in. So maybe you have a bad day, you get a smile, maybe you need a little caffeine, you have a nice drink or a nice something to eat in a place that I always say when I open my coffee shop, it's like I'm having someone into my house as a guest, and it's a similar feeling. And so that's something that I've really enjoyed is developing the friends. I've enjoyed very much personally. I've learned so much about coffee. So in the beginning, I only knew a little bit, and now I can taste the coffee. I can understand a lot more. I can understand the difference from things. This I couldn't do in the beginning, so
I see.
I've enjoyed this as I've gone around. And then the coffee industry is meeting so many nice friends wherever you go around the world. You and I like to travel. Is you always make a new friend if you go into a coffee shop.
I see. 他说我简单翻译就好了，就是他说开店最大的两个感受，一个是说他觉得就是可以跟这么多的客人变朋友，然后这种连接的感觉，他觉得就是在做一间咖啡店，就是有点像是在建造一个社群的感觉。对，然后第二个是他觉得说在开咖啡店的时候，这种可以学咖啡关于精品咖啡知识这件事，因为他在开店之前他其实不懂咖啡，然后慢慢在开店的过程中，慢慢去把这些咖啡学起来。然后他觉得这两件事情是他觉得他在开咖啡店这3年的过程中，他觉得非常棒的事情。Okay, very thanks for your.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Jack.
Happy
Next time when you come to the state, you can go to the New Jersey, and it's called the box coffee.
The coffee box.
The coffee box. Sorry, I'm so nervous. Yeah. Okay. 所以下次如果你到美国的话，你可以去看看纽泽西州有一间非常棒的咖啡店，叫 The Coffee Box. 对 ，OK， 拜拜。
拜拜。